Have you ever wondered what each and everything in the universe is made up of? Like, what's the most fundamental building block of everything? Well, as we know that everything around us is made up of either of the three states of matter, solid, liquid, or gas. But what is matter itself made up of? So for instance, if I have a bar of gold, which is a solid metal, and I look deeper into it, I'll find that it's made up of little tiny particles called atoms. What is an atom? Atom is the smallest particle of an element that can exist freely, and it exhibits the properties of that element. Now, atoms are extremely small. The size of a typical atom is about 1 × 10 to the power -10 meters, which is 0.0000000001 meters, or a millionth of a millimeter. But that's hard to imagine, right? So let's say if you have a drop of water and you blow it up to the size of the Earth, then one atom of that drop of water will be roughly the size of a walnut. So that can help you imagine how small atoms are. Due to this smallness, their behavior cannot be predicted with complete accuracy. The word atom is derived from the Greek word atomos, which means indivisible. It is because the first ever idea of atoms was given by Democritus around 400 BC, and he believed that these are the ultimate particles which cannot be further simplified, so he called them atomos or atoms. But later on, modern experiments revealed that atoms are further composed of subatomic particles known as electrons, protons, and neutrons. Protons and neutrons are found at the center of an atom, which is called the nucleus. That's why protons and neutrons are also called nucleons. Electrons, on the other hand, revolve around the nucleus in fixed energy levels called orbits or shells. By the way, this is not what an atom actually looks like, but for now, just to keep things simple, let's accept this model for a while. Electrons have a negative charge, protons have positive charge, and neutrons are neutral particles. The mass of a proton is equal to the mass of a neutron, whereas mass of an electron is 1836 times smaller than that of a proton and is approximately equal to 0. In a stable atom, number of electrons is equal to the number of protons, so the net total charge on that atom is neutral or 0. Now the question that arises is that, are protons, neutrons, and electrons fundamental particles? That is, they cannot be further simplified? The answer is, electrons are fundamental particles, but protons and neutrons are further made up of even tinier particles called quarks, and these quarks are fundamental particles. So let's review what we've discussed in this video. Atoms are the smallest particles of an element that exhibit the properties of that element. Atoms are made up of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Protons and neutrons make up the nucleus of an atom, whereas electrons revolve around the nucleus in fixed energy levels or shells. Electrons are fundamental particles, that is, they cannot be further broken down. Neutrons and protons are made up of even tinier particles called quarks. Electrons carry negative charge, protons carry positive charge, and neutrons are neutral. In a stable atom, the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons, and the net total charge on that atom is 0 or neutral. So this was the basic concept of an atom. I hope you learned something new from this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.